The Balearic Islands, 4 main islands off the east coast of Spain. An increasingly popular European holiday destination. Although the name Balearic refers to all the islands, they are in fact subdivided into 2 groups, the Pitiusas and the Gimnesias Islands. The Pitiusas Islands comprising of Ibiza and Formentera and several smaller islands and inlets around its coastline. Given the name Pitiusas by the ancient Greeks, literally meaning pine-covered, which extends to every coastline of the islands. With a hefty fine levied if the now protected indigenous trees are cut without permission. Ibiza may not be the Balearic capital, but is possibly the most renowned Balearic island, along with its sister island of Formentera. Lesser known, the privately owned Tagomago island is just a 5-minute boat ride from Ibiza. And the beautiful Palma, which recently sold for a staggering €18 million. At the northern point is the tiny Pig Island, so named after it became the hideout for the early pig smugglers. One of the most iconic islands of Ibiza, the majestic Esvedra, claimed to be one of the Earth's magnetic centres, steeped in legends of sirens and sea nymphs. Just 2.5 kilometres from Ibiza, the 400-metre tall rock is now only inhabited by wildlife. Although was once a place of refuge for an exiled Carmelite friar in 1855, who recorded sightings of women of light and celestial beings whilst meditating there, and also believed to be the birthplace of the Phoenician goddess Tanit. The protective warrior goddess of dance, fertility, creation and destruction, and is an ever-present face of today's Ibiza. The World Heritage Site of the Phoenician remains in Ibiza shows the early settlers also found Ibiza to be a welcoming home. Ibiza is ever popular with a cosmopolitan mix of residents and visitors alike, yet never losing sight of its strong cultural roots, whilst making its new history as the ever-welcoming island of spirituality and freedom, and continues as the world's dance music mecca. Majorca and Menorca make up the Gimnesias Islands in the north of the Balearics. The name given by the ancient Greeks meaning naked. Maybe they saw the island's future. Majorca is not only the biggest of all the Balearic Islands, but also hosts the capital city of Palma since 1833. Yet still has the small island charm of all the Balearic Islands. Over 15,000 crusaders landed in Santa Ponsa, Mallorca in 1229 to start the Reconquista of the Balearic Islands with a fleet of over 150 ships to conquer the Moors. Monuments stand proudly marking the arrival of the Catalan culture, and fiestas continue across the island on Majorca Day. The very size of Majorca allows it a more varied terrain than the other islands and includes its own breed of riding horse, the Mallorquin. Having its own traditional dance where the males defend a good lady from the demon, and many artisan traditions. To the west of Majorca sits the small island of Dragonera, named for its shape and the presence of vast numbers of endangered wall lizards, and now a protected natural park. A remote getaway, Cabrera Island, 10 miles from the very southern tip of Majorca, was established in 1991 as Spain's first marine national park. The historic military presence on the island has preserved its unique ecosystem. Marking the northern tip of the Balearic Islands, Menorca has its own unique style. Less densely populated than the other islands, but surrounded by the same beautiful waters. Year-round population of around 96,000, Menorca offers a tranquil way of life. The rich and vibrant history, mixed with the current-day Balearic Islands, has so much more to see and explore.